Welcome to Skills on Cloud. This is part 4 of our Scrum Master interview preparation series. So far, we've covered fundamentals, real-world scenarios, and advanced team-level questions. In this part, we move into enterprise agile, safe, and leadership-level interview topics that are commonly asked for senior Scrum Master, Agile Coach, and program-level roles. Let's begin. Question 1. When should an organization choose SAFe instead of Scrum? A good answer is this. SAFe becomes useful when multiple teams are working on the same product, dependencies increase, and there is a need for alignment across teams, programs, and leadership. Scrum works well at the single team level, but SAFe helps organizations scale agile while staying aligned to business goals. Interviewers ask this to check whether you understand when scaling frameworks actually add value, rather than applying Scrum everywhere. Question 2. What is the role of a Scrum Master in a safe environment? Answer. In a safe environment, the Scrum Master continues to act as a team coach and servant leader, while also supporting program increment planning, program execution, and alignment with the Agile release train. Explanation. This shows that the Scrum Master role expands beyond the team when working at scale. Question 3. How is a Scrum Master different from a release train engineer? A Scrum Master focuses on enabling one Agile team. A release train engineer, on the other hand, facilitates the entire Agile release train, coordinates multiple teams, and ensures alignment across product management, engineering, and business stakeholders. This is a very common distinction. Interviewers expect you to explain clearly. Question 4. What is P-planning, and why is it important? P-planning is a cadence-based planning event where all teams align on objectives, dependencies, and risks for the upcoming program increment. It creates shared understanding, transparency, and commitment across the organization. If you've worked in SAFe, this is a topic you should be comfortable discussing. Question 5. How do you manage dependencies during PI planning? The key is early visibility and collaboration. Dependencies are made visible, teams talk directly to each other, and risks are identified and managed using techniques such as Roam. This shows that you can think beyond your own team and operate at the program level. Question 6. How do you handle teams that resist SAFe adoption? I start by listening. I try to understand their concerns, explain the purpose behind SAFe, and adapt the implementation while staying true to Agile values. Sustainable adoption happens through coaching and collaboration, not enforcement. This question tests your change management and leadership approach. Question 7. What metrics matter most at the program level? At the program level, the focus shifts from individual team metrics to outcomes. Predictability, value delivery, quality trends, and customer impact matter more than team velocity alone. This answer shows enterprise-level thinking. Question 8. How do you prevent SAA from becoming too rigid or bureaucratic? I continuously inspect and adapt, remove unnecessary ceremonies, and remind teams and leaders that SAFe is a framework, not a rulebook. Agile values should always come before processes. This reflects real-world experience in large organizations. Question 9. How do you align Agile teams with business strategy? Alignment comes from clear objectives, well-prioritized backlogs, PI objectives, and regular feedback loops between teams and leadership. This demonstrates your ability to connect strategy with execution. Question 10. What is lean portfolio management? Lean portfolio management aligns strategy, funding, and governance with agile value streams. The goal is to maximize business outcomes while enabling faster decision-making. This question often appears in senior Scrum Master and Agile Coach interviews. Question 11. How do you handle conflicts between product management and engineering? I facilitate open, respectful discussions focused on value, risk, and capacity. The goal is not to win arguments, but to help both sides make informed decisions together. This highlights strong facilitation skills. Question 12. How do you scale retrospectives across multiple teams? In addition to team retrospectives, I facilitate system-level retrospectives. These focus on cross-team dependencies, shared challenges, and improvements that require collaboration across teams. This shows systems thinking. Question 13. How do you support agile maturity across teams with different experience levels? I tailor coaching based on each team's maturity. New teams may need more guidance, while mature teams benefit more from autonomy and peer learning. This demonstrates adaptability as a coach. Question 14. What is the biggest risk in enterprise agile transformations? The biggest risk is treating Agile as a process rollout instead of a mindset and cultural shift. Without leadership buy-in, Agile becomes mechanical and ineffective. This is a key insight interviewers listen for. Question 15. How do you manage governance in Agile without slowing teams down? I embed governance into existing workflows using automation, clear definitions, and lightweight controls, rather than relying on heavy approval processes. This is especially important in regulated environments. Question 16. How do you measure value delivery at scale? Value delivery is measured through customer outcomes, business impact, and validated learning, not just output or number of features delivered. This reflects modern agile thinking. Question 17. How do you apply Agile in compliance-heavy environments? Agile can work well in regulated environments by using traceability, incremental reviews, and automated documentation while still delivering value in small increments. This is highly relevant for enterprise roles. Question 18. How do you coach executives who are new to Agile? I focus on outcomes, leadership behaviors, and decision-making patterns instead of Agile terminology. Executives care about results, not frameworks. This tests executive-level coaching ability. Question 19. How do you know an Agile release train is healthy? A healthy Agile release train shows strong collaboration, predictable delivery, proactive dependency management, and continuous improvement. This demonstrates holistic assessment skills. Question 20. What defines success for an enterprise Scrum Master or Agile Coach? Success is achieved when teams and leaders continuously improve on their own without relying on the coach to drive change. This reflects true servant leadership. That brings us to the end of Part 4 of the Scrum Master interview series on Skills on Cloud. With Parts 1 through 4, you now have coverage from fundamentals all the way to enterprise agile leadership. Subscribe to Skills on Cloud for more interview preparation and career growth content.